Hey everybody. Tonight we'll focus on the Flowerhorn tank. He's a really cool fish. Very fun, very active, very playful, I guess, for lack of a better word. He always gets excited when I come near. He always wants to run around. A lot of times I'll come down here, I'll see him just swimming in circles, being crazy. It's very, very fun. He's fun to feed. It's fun to hand feed when he doesn't bite me. I'll take these food sticks and give him one. And give him a bunch. He is like a garbage disposal. He'll come right up out of the water if I hold one a few inches above the water line. What else is in this tank? I got a cobalt neotherm. I really like those heaters, like I said in the last video, I believe. They work good for me. There's some Anubias in here, left over from the previous inhabitants. I wasn't sure if he'd tear it up. And I mean, he does, but he doesn't entirely. It's certainly been stronger than him. I've got a power head over in the corner. I forget what that was. It's like the knockoff RW pump. What's the brand on it? It doesn't even say. It's a controllable wave maker, but it was cheap. Works good for the price anyways, and the short time I've had it. I've got just sponge filters in there. A very fine one on the right hand side, a coarse one on the left. The coarse one I've never cleaned. The fine one I clean out once a month or so. What else? Tons of Malaysian trumpet snails. That's a new thing within the past month or so. I don't mind them. He doesn't really eat them, or at least I haven't seen him eat them. I'm sure he will if he notices them moving. He seems to eat anything that moves. He's got some really cool fins. Really great personality. Certainly one of my favorite fish in the fish room, if not my favorite fish. Well, he's not my favorite, but he's second anyways, or a close second. He's certainly my favorite to interact with. Huh, buddy? Gonna do some flips. Come on. You don't want to show off? You want to eat some more? He always wants to eat some more. He is... I say he's a garbage disposal. He'll eat almost anything, but there's certain foods that he just won't touch, and they're good foods. Like, I got this for him, thinking he would really like it. It's a New Life Spectrum float. Large floating pellets. He won't touch the darn things. Actually, most New Life Spectrum food he really won't touch. He does really like the Aquarium Co-op floating omnivore pellets, but they're kind of small, and I'm sure I could buy the bigger ones. He'd really like that. I feed him a mix of like Akari algae wafers. He really likes those. The Akari food sticks. Those are his favorite. I know they're kind of garbage, but he really likes those. That's what he's eating now. And a lot goes through his gills, like you see, and I think that's where the Malaysian trumpet snail outbreak came from. There's also, I don't know if he's going to come into camera, he's down under the sponge filter on the left hand side. There's actually two of them, only one of them I see right now. There's hill stream loaches in there, two of them from how I previously had this tank set up, and I just couldn't catch them when I broke it down. They were hiding and moving and sticking to the acrylic. I couldn't get them out. I said, well, you're now Flowerhorn food. He was small when I first put him in here, but I figured he'd eventually eat them, and I know he wants to, but I think he just can't catch them. They don't come out much. They stay hidden behind those filters, or I'll see them scurry out and come in the Anubias leaves. They do come out from time to time, and he'll start swimming towards one, and it'll just dive away. He can't catch them for the life of him. So he lives with 2 Hillstream loaches. How's that for an odd couple? He's getting large. I bet you he's at least doubled in size. Definitely doubled in thickness since I got him. He's gotten a lot bigger. He was sold to me as a short-bodied Flowerhorn. I guess that's the case. He's certainly short and fat, which is what I wanted. I didn't want not that he's not going to get large, but I didn't want one that was going to get 12 inches long. Or I would really like it if he got 12 inches long and stayed in a big circle shape like he is now. Regardless, he's an awesome fish, and no matter how big he gets, I'll always house him and get him whatever tank he needs. Alright, everybody. Well, there's my one tank for tonight. The Flowerhorn tank. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll be back with another tank tomorrow.